Move over, San Diego. Stan Lee's LA Comic-Con is here. Originally named Stan Lee's Kamikaze Expo, this event honors Los Angeles as a mecca for the creation of today's most celebrated in pop culture entertainment. This is the event for getting up close and personal with panels featuring the creators, artists, and actors from some of the most popular comic books, TV shows, and blockbuster films. This year was Los Angeles' biggest event for cosplayers and comic book fans. And best of all, the convention is always the weekend before Halloween. What makes LA Comic-Con so great are the costumes. Our very own Ben Bateman was on the scene to see what goes into making the perfect costume.
Here with world-famous cosplayer Amber Arden. How are you?
Oh, I'm having a wonderful day here at LA Comic-Con. I am a Warcraft Snow today, and I love to mash up different fandoms with Snow White. It makes me laugh, like on the inside, and also it's sort of an art form, like the art of the mashup.
So that's like the difference between what you do and a lot of other cosplayers is you like to mix Snow White with your favorites. So what are some of the characters you've mixed Snow White with?
Yes, well, I did a Rocketeer Snow White. I have a Sailor Snow White, which I collaborated with friends. I have a Sith Snow White. Oh my gosh, I have 1920 Snow White, 1950 Snow White.
Carnage, also known as Cletus Cassidy, the closest thing to the famous Todd McFarlane character Venom that we've ever seen. This is maybe the best Carnage I've ever seen. Did you make the costume yourself?
Yeah, I made everything 100% I made. So
what's it made out of?
It's latex, EVA foam, and different foams and all that stuff.
Tell me a little bit about how much time it takes to put this together. I mean, how much time do you guys take working on these costumes?
About 45 minutes, right?
About 50 minutes this morning, actually.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you I do work full time, and right when I get home, literally I work to the wee hours of the night to create my costumes, and I never give up. It does take a lot of time and investment. I'm learning over the years to use just regular household items to make my stuff.
So like how long did it take you to put all this together?
All together, it's been sitting on like the rack for like a year, but when I actually got into it, it was only like about 5 months. So when I started building momentum, it started going faster and faster. So came out pretty good. Everyone seems to love it today, so I like it.
Yeah, no, it took about 2 months. Well, a year from start, and then 2 months to assemble everything.
Wow. Yeah, it took a while. We both chipped in. We both did everything. We made everything that we're wearing, that we're holding.
It does take up most of my money and time, but it's a passion, and I will never give up because it makes me feel whole. Yeah. It's like a calling for me.
Thanks, Ben. Our friends at Fab TV were on hand to interview Stan Lee, the creator of Spider-Man, the Avengers, and the X-Men, and ask him about his initiative, Hands of Respect.
I wanted to ask you about your initiative, about Hands of Respect. I hear you're very passionate about it.
Well, considering the situation in the country today and what's happening in some big cities or small cities with blacks and whites, I figured it's time to make an effort to get some solidarity between the races. And I thought a pin like this to start off with a black hand shaking a white hand in a friendship shake, and the word above it, to have the word respect, would mean something. And I've shown it to a number of chiefs of police in various cities. They love the idea and have ordered it for their policemen to wear. And it seems to be catching on, which makes me very happy. Just a simple little pin, black hand shaking a white hand, and the word respect above it. And maybe in some way it'll do some good somehow.
Well, that wraps it up for us. If you'd like to see more entertainment news, visit SpyGameTV.com to see exclusive interviews at all the best events.